All right, Markquis, I want to go back to when you kind of dove into the scores table and saved a ball. It was right in front of me. I was ready for you to dive over. I would have caught you. When did you decide just hip check the scores table and not dive over? I'm curious about that.
It was just a reaction, I felt like I could save it faster and quicker that way, and I just threw it up because I know my guys is, bouncy. So I figured they were going to save it. Just a hustle play that we needed, and that I wanted to do. Credit to Desi bringing in that energy. First 5 minutes. So he is what sparked it and started, the hustle plays.
So what's it like to, on your second three, you launched it, you turned around, and it went in? The crowd telling you that you made the shot, not watching the bucket go in.
Kind of knew it was good when it left my hands. It was a rhythm three. I practiced those shots. Yeah.
Markquis, now that you've played your final home game, I'm sure it's still still sinking in, but just what were your emotions when Coach Tang took you out of the game for the final time and you left the court?
I was just so thankful and grateful that, I decided to finish my career here at K-State. I've been on both sides of, the field. I've been on the losing side, and now I'm on the winning side. So I was just thankful, for it all. I was thankful for Gene Taylor, Coach Tang, and everybody that believed in me from day one. Tom, man, I'm thankful for everybody. Scott, all you guys who've been a part of my journey. It's been a good ride. So.
Keyontae, I want to ask you about the three ball. These last few games, we've seen you start to knock some more of those down. When you're able to do that, how much more does that open up your game?
I feel like that helps more of my teammates just getting more shots, just making the other team press up on me, and then I can kick out to them, or just give me the coaches and my teammates make me comfortable out there. Just I'll say what I don't even know how to say it. Like, just open the floor for us. I mean, they just give me confidence, just tell me keep shooting. I've been in the gym on the off days and just trying to get extra reps and just showcasing throughout the games I've been playing.
Keyontae, you guys haven't lost since Desi entered the starting lineup. Why do you think he's giving you guys such a lift in there?
Come on, Cal. Come on, you can't say that. That's like a jinx, man.
Desi, he plays his role the right way. I mean, he come in and give us energy when everything's going down. Defensively, he's big for us. You see he got a bit different stop and wants to get into the line. And he just give us the right energy that we need throughout the game when either me and Keith are not providing.
Sorry, Markquis, I won't bring up any more stats. Naquan tonight only misses one shot, leading scorer. How much does he open up things when he plays that way?
Man, he was big time, from the start to the finish. Just whenever he plays like that, we are a different team. He's like the X factor, that we need and that we want. Whenever he could go in and get you 19 and 5 rebounds, on any given night, I don't think we'll lose. So, just seeing him have this type of game, I know it boosts his confidence, but, just going into March, that's something that we need, and, I'm happy that he had one of these type of games.
Keith, what were your thoughts going to midcourt before the game, getting your jersey?
Man, I was just thankful. I was thankful and grateful for just being here, being at K-State. I was a mid-major guy, 2 years ago, who, didn't know what his future was going to look like. And now that I'm here, I'm just embracing it. So I'm just thankful.
Keyontae, same question. You go out to midcourt with family. I mean, what's going through your head?
Just thankful. I mean, last year I had senior night, but I didn't play in my senior night. So just want to thank God for giving me the opportunity to feel this feeling on senior night and play against the best fans out there. Thank my parents and the coaches for just giving me the opportunity to fulfill my dream that I wanted to do.
And Keith, this team has that motto, expect to win. Tell me about the essence of that and how it applies to you guys now.
It's the habits that we created, from day one, just going 1-0, winning each day, doing everything possible to get better. And, Coach Tang embodied that in us, from the first time he stepped foot on campus. And we just live by that each and every day. So now it's a habit. We try to win everything that we do, win each game, win each media, win each day. So, this is just the results of what we've been doing.
Keyontae, is this team hitting its peak, or is there a higher pinnacle you guys can reach?
It's higher pinnacles we could reach. We still turn the ball over a lot. Instead of trying to make the big plays, we could just make a simple play. So I feel like turnovers we can get better at. Rebounding, I can rebound more. So it's just, it's a lot of things that we can get better. But I feel like we are getting comfortable with each other. Everybody have confidence in each other and just trying to keep it going to March.
And Markquis, what turned around after the first 13 minutes? You guys went on like 3 different runs and just kind of blew them out from there.
I feel like we settled down a little bit more. We was pretty jittery first couple of minutes because of senior night and, our families are here. But once we settled down, we played K-State basketball, we played winning basketball, and, we just started moving the ball and scoring a little bit more, so settled down.
For both you guys going to miss playing inside Bramlage Coliseum at all, this being your last time?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, man.
It's the most loudest fans, best feeling to play. They brought a different side of me. I never really showboat during games, so it was just, it was just fun. I feel like you playing back at home with your friends and just relieve the coaches, tell you go out there with freedom, so definitely miss it.
Best fan base, in the country. It was electric out here tonight. And, when they bring that type of energy, it's different. We play with that passion, we play with that joy, and it's hard for us to lose, when they come out and support.
Last thing I want to ask is we've heard about Bebe and how great of a person he is. I think a lot of us found out he's a husband and a father as well. What is it like to have someone like that that's so dedicated to, everything in his life like he is?
Bebe is a great person, a great man. He's somebody that you could count on each and every day. He's going to give his all. And he just approaches each day with that, maturity that, he has because he is a father. He is a senior. So, we just appreciate Bebe for being here, doing whatever, we asked of him. The coaching staff, I'm pretty sure, is happy that, they have him too. But, we love Bebe, anything that, we can do or that he's been doing is we just grateful for Bebe. That's it.
For the both of you, it's no secret that you guys have had all Big 12 caliber seasons, but when you guys have been your best as a team this year, you've had support from other players. Tonight you get 15, 9, and 8 from Desi. You get 19 from Naquan. Can you guys each explain just how much getting help from other teammates can really take this team to a new level?
Games like this, it helps our team, just seeing different players showcase their skills and just gain confidence going into their next game. So when you have multiple players and everybody locked in, this is what we're capable of doing. So I just feel like having Naquan scoring 19, Desi scoring, assisting, and then again rebounds out there is big for us. It helps me and Keith. Just help. It's hard for other teams to scout out players when we have multiple players scoring like that. So.
And then I guess a follow-up for you, Markquis. What can you two specifically do to make sure that Desi, Naquan, Cam, David, whoever it might be, can really have a big night like this as March is now here?
We try to do that every day. Every game we try to get others involved, others going. On any given night, it could be any person's night. So what you've seen today is just a start. But yeah, we could just keep playing with that love, that joy, that passion, that freedom that coach talk about, and keep believing in each other. So nights like this could happen more often.
From the start of the year, being picked to finish 10th in the Big 12 to now and being in contention for one of the top seeds in the NCAA tournament, how have you guys kind of adjusted or adapted to going from being the hunter to being the hunted?
I still feel like we hunting. I still feel like, we have a lot to prove on a day-to-day basis. A lot of people have been counting us out from day one, and we just been approaching that, every single day like that. Feel like we have a lot more to improve, a lot more to do, and I don't think my guys are satisfied. I still feel like we hunting, the top teams out here.
Just want to ask you about your defense on Sherfield and Groves. Were those guys you were particularly keen on? I think you limited them to nine points between them today.
Those are two good players, but our game plan was to kind of limit their touches and limit how many times, they got open looks. We did a good job of, limit them to less shots, I guess. But it was a team effort. We all was locked in from start to finish on the game plan and on the scout. And, whenever we could lock in on scout and then on the defensive side, we are a pretty good team. So.
Also, early when you guys were struggling on offense, getting the steals and the stops defensively and the rebounding, how big was that just to keep you in the game?
It was real big. I feel like when we started locking in and just taking in pride of defense, the fan base got louder, and it just helped us create the turnovers to big plays on offense, and I feel like that's helped us get our groove going.
Markquis, you've always prayed at the mouth of the Wildcat, Power Cat. Any reason why?
God is the centerpiece of my life. I speak to him every night. I give him all the honor and glory, for everything that he's done in my life. And, I just talk to him, just tell him how I'm feeling or, what I want to pray about. And he goes out each and every night and answers my prayers. So if you out there and you need something or someone that, you want to talk to, I advise you to talk to God because he has all the answers. So.
D. Scott Fritchen had a great article about you and your brother and about, how he helped you get here. He was here tonight. Did you guys get to talk or share any moments with each other before tonight's game?
Yeah. I see my brother, all the time, but shout out to D. Scott for that article. Man, he's been, a friend of me. He's been, somebody that, I could look up and say thank you to. He's never had any bad things to, say about Markquis, and I appreciate him. If I don't get a chance to tell you how much I appreciate you, I want to do it now. I thank you, and I appreciate you for the 2 years that I've been here, for the articles and everything that you said about me. So.